Morning, sir. How are you doing?
Morning, lady. I'm just okay.
Could you please help me with this?
Sure, what is it?
You have to believe in yourself if you ever expect to be successful at something. What kind of word is yourself?
Oh? It's a pronoun, specifically, it's a reflexive pronoun.
Thanks, but what about successful? What is its type?
The word successful in that sentence is an adjective.
It's an adjective. It seems that there are some kinds, or types of words. Would you please explain them to me?
That's right, there are some types of words, for example, noun, adverb, verb, and so forth. Pay attention, I'll explain them one by one.
Okay, sir, I will.
Are you ready? Well, this explanation is mostly suitable for beginner to intermediate because in this explanation I'm not going to talk or explain them in detail because this is just an introduction for you how you are able to understand and comprehend the word's classification. Word. A word is a speech of sound or a combination of sounds or its representation in writing that symbolizes and communicates a meaning and may consist of a single alphabet or a combination of alphabets. Wow, too long, right? Okay, see these examples. Pay attention to this. Combination of sounds. For example, I say teacher, teacher. The word I say, teacher, is a word because that is combination of sounds. In addition, its representation in writing, it means it can be represented in written form. The word I said just now, teacher, can be written like this, and this is also a word. And then a word can be a single alphabet, only a letter. As long as it has meaning, okay, then letter can also be a word. For example, I say I, it has meaning. Or another example, A, meaning one, that is also a letter. Or a combination of alphabets. Yes, mostly words are a combination of alphabets. For example, computer, mother, father, earth, they are all combination of alphabets or letters. Good. Let's continue to word classes. Word can be divided into verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, and prepositions, pronouns, conjunctions, and interjections. Let's see them one by one, but once again, this is just an introduction. It means I don't explain them in detail, okay? Verbs. Verbs are action or state. It means the word verb can also be divided into action or state. For example, run, work, study. Run, work, study are the examples of action verbs, while be, for example, is, am, are, was, were, and been are state verbs. In addition, same, okay, this is also a kind of state verbs. For example, Tom studies hard for the test. The verb studies here is an action verb because that is a kind of activity, while she is my sister, is here is a state verb because it is not a kind of activity but only to state. That is why we say verbs are action or state. Okay, so that is verb. We continue talking about nouns. Nouns are words for people, places, or things. Noun represents can be people, places, or things, or animals. Simply I can say that if you can see that, so that is a noun. Everything that you can see, they are all noun. There are also something that you can see, but they are also noun. For example, when I say wisdom, wisdom is noun, but we cannot see wisdom, but we can feel it. So if we can feel it, then it means that is also noun. For example, mother, town, Rome, car, dog, and so on. So many of them. These examples are classified as noun. John is my classmate. John, it represents someone. This is a proper noun actually. Okay. So this is noun. It's an interesting book. It, this is noun, especially pronoun. Book, okay, you can see that, book. The cat, cat is animal, so animal is also noun. The roof, roof, this is a kind of place, but you see that, you can see roof, so place is also classified as noun. Good. This is adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. Words that describe nouns. It modifies noun. Here are some examples of adjectives: kind, clever, fast, expensive, beautiful, charming, etc. So many of them. Okay. Example: he loves fast cars. Fast cars. How are the cars? Fast. So this word is adjective because it modifies cars. Cars are noun. That is why, as in the explanation of the meaning of this word, that describe noun. So that is adjective. Adverbs. Adverbs are words that modify verbs, adjectives, or other adverbs. Yes, so just a glance for you. Adverbs can also be divided into adverb of time, adverb of manner, adverb of degree, okay, adverb of place, and so on. Here are some examples of adverbs in English: quickly, so, badly, away, generally, completely, and etc. For example, he finished the work quickly. Quickly is a kind of adverbs, specifically adverb of manner. It modifies the verb. How did he finish the work? Quickly. So that is why it modifies work. The second example: the house is so big. How is the house? So big. Okay. So big is adjective, modifies house. So is adverb because it modifies big. So big. Good. Prepositions. Prepositions are words usually in front of a noun or a pronoun and expressing a relation to another word or element. So expressing relation or relation to the other element. Here are some examples of prepositions: after, down, near, off, to, and so forth. Okay. In detail, if we talk about prepositions, okay, there will be preposition of time, place, okay, prepositional phrase, and so on. Or if you want to find this in detail, I've made a video tutorial talking about all of these in detail. Okay. Example: we went to the top of the mountain. So the word to and of here are prepositions. It expresses the relation. For example, to, it relates when to the top, the mountain, the top of the mountain. So the word of expresses relation. Okay, that is preposition. Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. Take the place of nouns. It represents noun. Here are some examples of pronouns: me, you, his, it, this, that, mine, yours, who, what. Okay. In specific, if we talk about this, there are as subject, as object, as possessive adjective, as possessive pronoun, reflexive, okay, demonstrative pronoun, and so on. But again and again, if you are a beginner to intermediate, this is just an introduction. Example: this jacket is mine, so mine is pronoun. Okay, it represents me. Okay, for example, I say this is my jacket. My jacket can be replaced by mine. This jacket is mine. That one of the example of pronouns. Conjunctions. Conjunctions are words used to connect words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. Okay, to connect words, once again, words, phrases, clauses, or sentences. So that is the function of conjunctions. Here are some examples of conjunctions: and, or, but, because, for, if, when, while, and so on. In detail, talking about conjunction, this will be divided into coordinate conjunction, fun boys, okay, and also subordinate conjunctions. Okay, that's good for you. Example: we'll ring you when you get to London. When, connect these two clauses. We will ring you, we get to London. So that is the function of conjunctions. To connect can be word, phrases, clauses, or sentences. Interjection. An interjection is a word used to express sudden burst of emotion, such as anger, shock, joy, or confusion. So it expresses your emotion, normally sudden emotion. Okay, emotion can be your feeling toward something. Hey, hi, oh, ah, ha, feel. Okay, they are examples of interjections. For example, wow, that alligator is so huge. So you are surprised to see the alligator is so huge, and then you say wow. Sudden emotion or sudden feeling. Okay. Okay. This exercise will help us, especially you, to have a better comprehension. Decide which part of speech are the underlined words: noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition, or interjection. You need to worry. I will help you till the end of this exercise. Okay. Number 1. You have to believe in yourself if you ever expect to be successful at something. Okay. This already been discussed in the introduction of this video, right? So yourself is a kind of pronoun. Good. Number 2. We left for the mountain just before 6 in the morning. Left. What do you think? Is it noun, pronoun, verb, adjective, adverb, conjunction, preposition, or interjection? Okay, marvelous. You're right. This is a verb. Number 3. We first went to the store to buy a few things. So, what kind of word of this? 2. Well done. This is preposition. Number 4. We had a breakfast at a cafe near the rail station. Breakfast. Can you see a breakfast when they are on the table? Yes, we can see that. So that is a kind of good noun. Number 5. My friend wasn't strong enough to lift his heavy rucksack. Rucksack, you know rucksack? That is a kind of bag. Okay, it is put on your back. So heavy is good. This is adjective. Rucksack is a noun. Heavy modifies rucksack, so that is adjective. Good. Number 6. I helped him carry it. This is well done, pronoun. Okay. 7. The weather was very cold. Very is great. Cold is adjective. Very modifies adjective, so very is an adverb. Number 8. My friend said, "Oh, what a cold weather." Okay, this is easy, right? This expresses emotion or feeling, so this is interjection. Number 9. We didn't spend the night there. Exactly, this is an adverb. Okay, there, when I say there, so that is a kind of place. Place is also an adverb. Okay, and this is the last. We got back home late at night, but we didn't go to sleep immediately. We were very hungry. But is pronoun, conjunction, adverb, preposition. Yes, correct. This is conjunction because it conjuncts or it connects these clauses. We got back home late at night. We didn't go to sleep immediately. Well, that is our explanation. Stay tuned. Our next topic of discussion is phrases. See you and bye bye.